All right, guys, welcome in. Welcome in. Today is Monday, July 20th, and we are going to start by designing a wedding invitation today. This is super simple, super easy. Um, Once you design these wedding invitations, you could simply upload them to Etsy as Etsy PDF files and sell them as bundles, singles, collections, all that good stuff. So right here, I have created 4 separate collections, and we're going to start with a simple invitation. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys, my apologies for that. My kids were in the room making a lot of noise. So, all right, we created a untitled design. Let's just name this Timo wedding invitation. All right. And we resized it to a 5x7 invitation because that's the standard size for a wedding invitation. If you want to do something bougier and stuff like that, you could do 6x9 or a 8.5x11, which is a regular size paper. Over here on the sides, we already have a lot of templates that you could use to create your invitations. Tons and tons of templates, guys. We're gonna start creating it from scratch. Um, let's go for whatever our imagination shoots out today. So first of all, let's look up flowers and roses because all weddings always have flowers. Right off the bat, we have a bunch of options. We have gold and black, we have red, blue, pink, all these flowers. So let's make this one, let's make this one like a golden black. Golden black, right? And let's look at the options that it's given us. All right. Obviously, it has some turquoise in there. We could change the coloring and give it another color there. And we're going to use this as our base here. We're going to start building around. and just look at everything that you're working with and side by side. Like, this is something I want to use in the invitation. Look at all the gold trimming. So we could start using this, right? And since we have that space there, we could simply just put these flowers there and bring it up, and voila, already something beautifully created, right? And then we can just group that together. Uh, we could just group that together, duplicate it, and turn it. And there's our other border. And just like that, it looks amazing. Now let's make it a little more extra, shall we? So right off the bat, I see a lot of things that I want to use, but I want to kind of create borders on my invitation. So one thing I'm going to use is something like this. And I want to see how it's going to look on the side. And if it's not something that we think is going to look right, we could just eliminate it and keep on looking and browsing. Like, I think this looks cute. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere great. Now, obviously, the names are going to go here. Let's look for something that will kind of match that perspective there. Mm. Oh, yeah, definitely. Now, you're probably asking why that. I will tell you right now. Let's throw this all the way in the back. And then let's bring it down a notch. Let's bring it to a 40, right? And then we're not going to overfill it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I did see something that I was genuinely curious about using, which looks really fantastic. This is a bit too much. You really don't want to overwhelm the design too much, overcrowd it, but you can honestly design it however you like, because this is your creativity. It looks cute, but no. Maybe some golden frames. And then you could kind of see how that would work, but I believe it doesn't look right. So what we could do is leave that there like that and just put a golden frame side by side. And it doesn't have to be too extravagant. It depends on your taste and liking. If you like to do extremely bougie things, go ahead, knock yourself out, fill the page. But if you like to do simple things, all right. If you like to do simple things, just keep it simple. Sometimes simple looks very great. Obviously, what I do is I constantly check things out to see how they would look. If it looks great, I add it. If it doesn't, I move on to find some other things. And right now, we're just adding a bunch of random stuff. And we're just seeing how it slowly comes to life. We just want to see where this is going. And once we have that figured out, we'll know what we're doing here. Now, for the text option, people don't know what kind of text to use sometimes for wedding invitations. I kind of just use this one, Codex. Create a name. Let's go with Casey. And I have a couple wedding invitations here. Uh, so let's just put Casey Rhodes and Mike Reeds, right? That's what we're going for. All right, and then we are warmly welcome. You are warmly welcome to witness the celebration, the wedding. I just honestly just copy paste all of this, but since this is a demo, I want to show you guys what I add. Boom, copy and paste. That text, you could leave it alone in that same, not uppercase it. You don't have to uppercase everything. Let's take this bow off. It looks pretty cute, but let's just take it off. All right, so and let's just add these dates. Same exact font, same exact font, same exact lettering, just small lettering, big lettering, bold, etc. All right, and then the location. Okay, okay, I know what you're thinking. Too much gold, not enough black. I got you. All right, check this out. You might be thinking, Dash, no, what are you doing? That's gonna overdo it. All right, watch. Could look good, it might not. It does not look good. Okay, never mind. Uh, how? What if we just? Oh no, make it transparent, or let's just use something different, right? Ooh, that's cute, but not what we're looking for. But very, very cute. Let's see what other things they have here. Ooh, spots. That's actually cute too, but no, takes away the elegance. Absolutely not. Okay, let's keep looking because eventually we will definitely find something. Mm, my gosh. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Let's see what happens if we bring it back. Oh, yes. Okay, we finally found something smoky. I'm not gonna lie, I really like how it's looking. Given that this is just a demo, flip it, flip it, flip. I don't think I did anything special there, but let's just go with that much. Yes. And that looks very, very beautiful. If you guys have any questions, just comment. Just comment, all right? But I think that this is it, guys. This is the wedding invitation, black and gold. If you guys wanted to go ahead and add more flowers to it, um, I would suggest like white flowers, gold flowers. It already has enough black and gold, so see, like stuff like that would make it look so beautiful. Some people really don't like flowers, so they have weddings without flowers, but something as simple as a little white flower can make such a huge impact on designing that it's crazy. You see, like, what if we make this stem black? Look at that. You see that? And Oh, this is the one. Yes. And we can just hide it in the background so that it doesn't overlap anything. You can literally, this is the only piece I need, so I'm just gonna delete that. And there it is. It perfectly blends right in. And we do the same with this side. And there we have it, guys. A beautiful gold and black wedding invitation. Simple, minimalistic, not too bougie, not too exaggerated. Beautiful design, beautiful craft. This is something that you could put in as a PDF file, upload it as a template link to Etsy, and sell the invitation itself, just like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys at the end of the week with more designing.